Okay, so the Hatsune Miku one went great. What is the drawing pose ID? It's gonna be lame. Already planned! What do you think of this? Wow, outstanding. And howdy! It's me, Manny! And today we have the drawing I already promised in the Miku video. Pony Luka! Ay! So like I already said, but I'm saying it again in case you didn't see it, I named her Lyric Flow. Very pretty name. I did it because Lyric Luka started with the same letter, but also because of the meaning of her name in Japanese. It can be translated into something like the sound that flows around, something like this. And Lyric Flow, I feel like it captures that pretty well. I don't know, I like it. Very pretty name. And like last time, you can see I'm still in that silly I don't even remember how it's called, stock photo pose Grace. She's pondering the fish, okay? She's thinking to fish or not to fish. She's so stupid, but I love it. Look at her. Look at her. She's gonna be like, huh? Huh? Fish? Fish. And I think that's beautiful. I did her right after Miku because I ship her with Miku, you know? But if I would have done if I would have done those Vocaloid drawings by order of my favorite Vocaloids to my least favorite, she would not be the second one. Though Miku would not be the first one either, so you know, potato, or whatever. I don't know. Well, she has gone up in my rankings because, honestly, I don't know why I was thinking when I did my first rankings, because yeah, I did a little tier list when I finally like settled on doing those finally after thinking about them for so long. And I did a little ranking on the tier list website, I know. And honestly, I don't know. Because like, firstly, why are the gender band here? Why are they part of this conversation? Hello? And secondly, why is Neru so high? Especially cause, you know, she has lots of voices and I like some of them more and I like some of them not that much. So why is she higher than Luka? Huh? So I listened to some Luka songs, some of my old faves like Candy and Chains and Circus Monster, but also some new ones I never heard of, like Luka Luka, Night Fever, and Black Gold. It was super fun. I listened to so many Luka songs I had no idea existed because they were just not on my radar. And I rediscovered Magnet because I was so sure that I would, like, when I was doing this voiceover, be like, oh, I finally listened to Magnet because I had it years ago in my recommendation. I saw it. It looks so gay. They look like they were about to kiss. I was intrigued, but I never watched it. I never listened to the song. But when I listened to the song, I was like, oh my god, I've heard this before. I totally have. And I went to see French versions because that's not the one that was recommended to me, but I wanted to see if like I could have also listened to it from that, because I remember of the drawing that was of the one that recommended to me. It's in my mind, it's in my heart, it's everywhere. But I don't think I listened to any of the French version, even though one of the one who did a cover of it. I listened to so many covers of hers, but I don't think I've heard it in French. I've heard it in Japanese most likely. So yeah, fun times. I rediscovered Magnet. I've also finally re-listened to the Envy song from the Evil is Critical saga, and oh my god, I have a whole thing to say about this if I have time, because my childhood, it hurts so good. Oh my god, I have so many feelings of that song in the past, and I had a great time re-listening to it. Good vibes. Got this cutie mark. I had no idea what it was doing, but it ended so well. Chef's kiss. But all of this to say, after listening to all those Luka songs, I redid a tier list, and it's better, basically. But enough of all this tier list talk, let's talk color palette instead. Looking at it, you can see that I took the old hair color of the OG Luka and the more recent one, and ordered and done her outfit colors as her color palette, and you would be correct to assume that, hey, will you be doing the same thing as last time, using like the OG color as the, coat color, and using the more recent one as in like the same thing as you did for like the more fanon color of Hatsune Miku's hair for the main, because that is what I thought I was gonna do, but I'm complicated like that, and I didn't end up doing that actually. Cause like, I was doing this right after doing Miku, so that still was in my mind. I considered it, but I felt like it would look wrong, cause, having a more bright color for the main and a very desaturated for the coat color of the same color, I don't know. I didn't even try it. I was like, ain't no way. And I went with the other way around instead. The OG hair color for her main color, and the more recent one for her coat. I don't know, I think it fits. It looks nice. And yeah. And for her outfit, I really hard to think hard about what I would incorporate as part of her accessories, since her outfit looks so complicated. But I ended up going with the top part of her headphones, like the middle that holds the headphones together, as a sort of main band stuff. The very tippy ends of her sleeves as little leg decorations, sort of sleeves without anything going on, little nice little things. And the top of her, turtleneck, I suppose, necklace turtleneck thing, as a necklace, a little choker. She looks really pretty. I think it looks very nice. And yeah, I think that I could have done more Cause like since she has a complicated outfit, she could have lots of accessories, but I feel like it would have distracted a little from having too much, maybe. I don't know, I think it's fine like this. Look at the fish! Nice little fish. I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, I think we're gonna go with the bio now, cause like with the pony version of Miku, I did a little bio of this for this AU, and since we have time, might as well. I'm going to read you everything I wrote. Lyric flow, lyric 22, transmare, she, her, bisexual, lawful good, Megurine Luka. Lyric flow was the last apprentice of Whistle and Trickle. Her shyness made her think she'd never succeed, and yet, 2 years later, she's more famous than she's ever dreamed of. Nova Melody, Windrow Resonance, and Leeward Echo, apprentices with for her, made her come out of her shell enough to join their group. And the rest is history. Connected Vocal was an overnight hit, and, despite now having their own separate careers, they sometimes still collaborate together. Inspired by her, her best friend Grace Measure became a singer too, to her delight, and they sometimes collaborate together. She's in a happy relationship with Nova Melody, despite how long the two took to admit feelings for each other, and even have a filly named Lavender Lo-Fi. There used to be a rumor that her and Trickle were in a secret relationship together, which the paparazzi ate up. But since the two got into relationships, it died down and only superfans of the ship still believe that it happened. So, what do you think? Nice little thing, eh? It has some things that are the same as Nova Melody, because I kinda wanted to do like a template, since like they all have the part about connected vocal and stuff. But I think it's nice, there's some differences, it fits well, it's good, I like it, it's in my unveil, good stuff, you know. Moving on. Oh, I love her eyes, how, like, they're so blue, you know? Which makes sense, but you know what I mean. It just looks so, not intense, but like, catches your attention so much. I could have used a lighter blue, since, you know, pretty sure it's more accurate. But listen, I thought it looked really good. It was what the color palette needed. It was all very light, it needed something dark to, you know, flow better. No pun intended. For her cutie mark, I ended up on a royal blue note that's like implied to be made out of water, as you can see from like the little highlight I put on it and the little like droplet shape. I hope it looks visibly water. With behind it a flow of lighter water, using like the lighter colors on the eye. And here you can see I changed how I did the gem on her choker, because I didn't want it to look like water, because I really wanted to make the distinction clear. And I really wanted to make the flowing water look nice, because it's kind of abstract and I hoped it would look good. it was going to be a clef key, but then I was like, I can't use clef key for everyone, and I have a feeling I'm gonna use them for other ones. This one, with the motif of water for the flow, might as well use a note that kinda is water droplet shaped instead, because it's just nicer, some variety, it's nice. And I put the 03 on her forelegs, cause, well, just like Miku, I didn't want it to be the cutie mark, but instead a tattoo that they have. It's kinda like, I already forgot the name of Vocaloid in this universe, fake fan of your own AU, of connected vocal, like, it's a shared tattoo of connected vocal members that they kinda have, kinda branding, kinda like a friendship thing, good vibes. And then I made her mane longer because that was ridiculous. And I knew that it needed to be longer because it looked way too short for Luka. And it looks nice. And look at this. Look at how nice. And then I finally remember to do the little hairs and the highlight. This is later, I'm pretty sure, like, cause I was already writing everything to put it on Unveil, cause every drawing as soon as I'm finished, or pretty soon after I'm finished, cause sometimes I start a new drawing right away cause I'm so excited and vibing, but pretty soon after doing them, they go on Unveil. So if you want to see the drawings I do as soon as I do them, instead of waiting for them to turn into YouTube videos twice a week, every Monday and Thursday, unless you live more in Europe, then it's like at the very early start of every Tuesday and Friday. All of the shameless plug. I'm plugging all over the place. I'm plugging badly too, like, wait, give me a second. I'm gonna like convert in like a bunch of different time zones so that we can understand the situation and I can tell you what's up for real this time. Looking at the converter, I was right. There's some that are like the end of Monday and Thursday, and there are some that are the start of Tuesday and Friday. But so I converted into Pacific Standard Time so that we can all share a time, and it would be 4:30 p.m. Anyway, I even forgot my point. What was my point? What was I saying instead of telling you to go follow my Unveil and when I publish my videos on YouTube? What was I saying? Oh yeah, so anyway, all this to say, I noticed the highlights right before publishing it on Unveil and I had to really quickly go at them cause ain't no way I'm publishing a drawing without hair highlights. The little hairs, it looks unfinished to my brain and nobody else's, but I draw for me, okay? So if I see those big mistakes that I can quickly fix, I'm gonna quickly fix them, okay? Anyway, that's it for lyric flow, and the next Vocaloid drawing will be the base one I think I already talked about, inspired by maybe this year, the Egg Tan music, and it's very cute, very gay, very nice. And the next proper pony redesign will be probably Tatto, because she's my fave. But anyway, that's enough rambling and teasing for today, so I'll see you next video, guys. Take care! Bye!